All right. The big yappers. You are not getting all the soup. It was really, really good though. Like we have some left over, but I don't know how long it's gonna last. It's not. No, 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 no. Greedy little muff. I also put what is it? I put carrots in there as well. There we go. Why? You can't be a greedy bitch about my soup. What the fuck? It was actually such a good thing though. I don't know if I talked about this on stream, but like my goal for like this autumn, for this fall, is to like make a banging, absolutely amazing potato soup. And I also want to be able to like do something really, really tasty with pumpkin. I'm not gonna kidnap you. Also, when you say taste, you will just eat the whole thing. What do you mean taste? Hold up. Let me actually go to Gangos. To be honest, I think. Okay, so I made like a kilo of potatoes plus a liter of liquid. I'm just being. Don't eat the whole soup if you're tasting it. What if that will not happen? I can assure you that. I have analyzed the flavor. Don't worry. No, 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 no. Okay, I was thinking of making something. We call it porre, which I do think is just leek, isn't it? Porre. Yeah, it is. Yeah, lauchleek. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna make leek with it as well, but Robin doesn't like leek, so I just didn't put it in there. Wait. Soup is. Okay. I remember talking about soup with my mom, and she was always like, "Man, soup is like very iffy to get right." I don't think I was that bad for my first try. Because if you like over blend it, it becomes very not sticky, but like it can become very gummy. And I don't remember my like high school like graduation food, like the high school graduation formal. Fucking, we had like a full ass. Well, we didn't have a ball per se, but we had a lot. It's because it wasn't that long ago for you. My high school graduation was like 7 years ago. I graduated in 2019. Ah, it's not quite seven, 6.5. Spring 2019. Yeah. Lockdown. Okay, that was cringe. I'm so sorry. I will do better. Ba bow. That is a pigman. Hello. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da da. Let me in. All right, time to undeafen. There we go. I love sleep. Sleep is amazing. Sleeping is my favorite thing to do. It's just so cozy. Except when I get nightmares. Nightmares are bad, but sleep amazing. I love it. I love being comfy.
Inside of the duty is probably the hardest thing. So if you tapped out for some reason, please tap back in and hit commence, and it will take us inside. There we go. And away we'll be going.
That's also not great.
Wonderful. Now is a fantastic time to activate your Pure Essence. Once your Pure Essence is activated, click on your Resistance Re-Raiser to activate that. And slot in the 2 actions that you'll have from the start. You will need to complete. Okay, so Pure Essence is on. Re-Raiser's active. Slot in the 2 actions that you'll need from the start. And please do not step on the glowing pads. Do not step on the glowing pads. Okay? You can go down the stairs, and once your Pure Essence and Re-Raisers are active, and you have slotted in your 2 actions, you can go to the cache and fill up the cache with all the good stuff you'll need throughout the run. If you've got any extra space, you can bring some extra resistance Re-Raisers. They're going to be very useful to you if it's your first time here today. And if you have any questions, please ask in party, say, yell, shout, voice chat. You can even send me a towel if you'd like, that's perfectly fine. We want to make sure everything is clear before we go on to the first encounter. And like I said, do not step on the globe pads. They will take you to the first encounter, which you cannot come back from. I'm receiving tells. This is good. Means that people are listening. Once you are ready and you've activated your pure essence and re-racer and slotted in your 2 actions, you can go stand on the alpha marker if you're in a slimes group, so A, B or C. And you can go stand on the delta marker if you are in a golems group, D, E or F.
Oh, I have never heard from that.
See at least one person in my party without a resistance re-racer on. Super important. Resistance re-racers are the simplest way to return from death.
Of course, it's America. What else would it be, to be honest?
Oh, my drink went down the wrong hole. How many curtains in the holster? So, if you're not a healer, bring in at least 2 is good. 3 is perfect.
Oh my god, you are more of an addict than me. It's a great series, to be honest.
Again, pure essence is on, re-raise is active. Slot in your 2 actions and then fill out your Lost Finds holster. If you're currently waiting near Alpha or Delta, it's a great time to click on your red interface where it says Lost Finds holster. Make sure you've got all the goodies you'll need. If you've got extra space, more re-raisers.
Pretty sure I have it. I have 1 Lost Fund of Power, 3 Dervish, 1 Perception, 5 Easy Raises, and at least
and party
3
leaders, if you could have a sock for your party, double check everything's okay and do a ready check, please.
Fire Emblem also controls my life to some extent. Maybe not to a... I love this series and I love playing it. I don't like playing it. But I'm also forced to play every single Fire Emblem game.
If we can help with anything at all, do let us know.
I say forced. I could just duck under and Snail would never know. The white mage, Tatiana.
Oh, that's disgusting behaviour.
It's the Vo. No, it's the heirloom tunic. Oh well, the like Volbjerite has a similar one.
So, yeah. Okay, Golems 1, 2, and 3 are ready. So, Golems teams, this means you can drop 1 voice chat. Below this voice chat will be another voice chat named Golems 1v1 Duel. Please go and join that voice chat where you'll be guided by Haru. Good luck. We'll see you at Seeker. If you're in a Slimes group, Slimes 1, 2, 3, ABC, you can stay in this voice chat. I will be guiding you through the slime side.
Maybe one day I'll actually play like the more difficult.
See a nice even split of 24-24.
A more difficult version of the game.
Almost there.
I remember, I think I told you, but I like tried.
Just having a quick scan of who the last person could be.
Our DMs are the happening. I tried Awakening Lunatic, and it was bad.
Okay, there we go. We are sorted. All right, so party leaders in the slime side, just double check that everybody has the correct actions and whatnot. And if they do, please guide them on where to go. Yes, we have 1 extra person who couldn't make it.
Can Hichu even hear us? I don't think Hichu's on our side.
All right.
Awakening Lunacy goes
Wonderful.
crazy
So,
bad.
physical range that have perception. I am going to put a giant plus over my head. I would like you to please come and stand on me. And please use perception where I'm currently standing directly on the pillar, please. So, physical range, please come and stand on me. Please use perception here. Please let me know if you find something, if you spot something, if you feel something. It should tell you no trap. Okay, wonderful. And then we're going to go all the way to the other side in the corner. Don't need to scan the door in any way. We're just going to go all the way to the corner here. Do we scan anything here? Can I just get confirmation from somebody in Yell chat about those traps? Both north. Wonderful. This is great. I love it. We'll have blind confirmation. So that means we've got 2 traps in the northern rooms, 1 in each of the northern rooms, 1 in the corridor. We're now going to do assignments, and I'm going to tell people which numbers to please go and stand on. Before I do that, though, I should potentially open the sheet, so it makes my life a little bit easier. Room number 1, please. We're going to have Kazmont and Aiko, along with Vesna, Zeph, and Flora. Person, Flora, wonderful. Room number 2, please. We're going to have, sorry for butchering names, Caillou, Paddy, Flair, Dereni, and Hyona. Room number 3, sorry, it's U-R-H-E, like Yona. Room number 3, please. We're going to have me, Tatiana, Ayaka, Ophelia, and Saya. Room number 4, please. We're going to have Calathorn, Aoife, Tun, Yona, and Androck. On the north hand, we are going to have Altair and Helios. And on the south, we're going to have Kyoko and Halia. It's Halina, sorry. My apologies. I obviously messed that up on the roster. Just write that down correctly so that I don't get confused in the future. All right, wonderful. So we are all sorted into our rooms. Tanks, if you could please put the numbers above your head of the room that you are currently in, that would be fantastic. So numbers above your heads. And if you could also all turn your tank stances on, every single tank, please. Every single tank will need that tank stance. So here we are at the slime side. There are a whole bunch of enemies in the slime side, and I'll explain them in the order that are most simple. Yeah, sure. Wonderful. Thank you. On the north and south corridors, so that's Altair and Kyoko, you'll be picking up the mobs. The mobs are soldiers. Please pick them up by the doors and take them slightly out towards the doors. Tank them and kill them. If they do that big AoEs, you can also stun them. That would be hugely appreciated. Nice and simple jobs. Helios and Helena, please just keep your tanks alive. That's what you need to do. Next, mobs I will explain are red slimes. Red slimes will spawn in each of the 4 rooms beyond this door. In the 4 rooms, you can see the green pads. Those are the rooms, okay? The red slimes will continuously spawn. DPS that are assigned to numbered rooms, please go to the furthest corner away from the door for the room that you are in. Pick up the red slimes as soon as they spawn by single attacking them. Take them to the corner and kill them. That's all you need to do. You don't need to use your Fanta Power, Fanta Magic, etc. Pick up the red slimes as soon as they spawn in the room. They will continuously spawn. Take them to the corner and kill them before the second one spawns. Okay? You never need to target a green slime DPS. Please only target the red slimes, take them to the corner, and kill them in the rooms. And the third mob that I'll explain are the green slimes. The green slimes spawn in the middle corridor, and they spawn in waves of 3 continuously. Okay? These green slimes are taken to the green pads in each room, and when the green slimes touch each other, they will fuse together and they will gain stacks underneath their HP bar. These are the little blue buffs with the little shuriken type thing, and you can see how many stacks they have. When they reach 5 stacks, the green slimes will begin casting Rupture and explode, covering the area where they die. We want them to explode on top of the green pads. So when you pull your green slimes, please keep them dead center on the green pads. For the first wave of green slimes, tank number 1, you will pick up the first 3 green slimes from the middle corridor, take them to the
Okay, I'm making Vega a little bit
room,
quieter.
and you will tank them on the green pad in the bottom left room.
Wait, you
Tank
lose
number
weapon
2,
triangle on that on hard
second
mode?
wave of
Wait.
3 green
Fire,
slimes from the
Emblem,
corridor.
Radiant,
You will
Dawn,
take them to the bottom
difficulty.
right room, and you will tank them and keep them on the green pad there. Tank number 3 will pick up the third wave, and tank number 4, you will pick up the 4th wave of green slimes from the middle, take them to the northeast room, tank them on the green pad. Now, the 5th wave will soon spawn after that. Healers 1, 2, and 3. I would like you to pick up 1 green slime each. Take it towards your tank, and tanks, you will use your ranged attack to get aggro. That's your lightning shot, tomahawk, shield lob, unmend. Okay? Make sure the green slimes touch, they will fuse together and go up to 3 stacks. For the 6th wave, healers 1, 2, and 4. Grab 1 green slime each, take it towards your tank. Tanks, use your ranged attack. For the 7th wave, healers 3 and 4. Grab 1 green slime each, take it towards your tanks.
I am kind of not looking forward to Binding Blade because it's just, I saw like reinforcements that move in the same turn as they appear, and I'm like, not very thrilled on that. Sacred Stones, I feel, has always been like talked about as the easier game.
Then I'll do a vocal countdown when everybody is ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And tanks in the rooms, you will provoke the last green slime towards you at the same time as all of the other tanks. Okay? The green slimes will merge, and they will all merge at the same time.
Yeah.
Make sure to keep them on the center platform. They will need to touch. And then they will all begin casting Rupture at the same time, blowing up and covering the green pads. Okay, so the last green slime needs to be taken by everybody at the same time.
I just remember seeing a clip of a guy.
There are 3 traps here.
Hold up, let me listen.
One is in the middle of the corridor, okay, where the green slime spawn. There is one in the middle corridor. There is one in room number 3, and there is one in room number 4. Ophelia, please find the trap in the middle corridor and then head to room number 3. It's either going to be between the green pad and the door, or the green pad and the back of the room. Okay? And then for room number 4, do I have a fizz range there? I've got Androck, perfect. Androck, you know what you're doing. Go to the door after finding the middle one, search for the trap. If you don't find it, stand on the green pad and then use your perception there. That should be everything. We're going to do some ready checks, but if you have any questions, please hit no on the ready check. We would love to get them answered and clarify.
What I meant with same turn reinforcement is I saw a clip of a guy being near a castle, and he was like, yo, I can take this castle like in the next turn. And then reinforcements came out of the castle, walked over and killed his healer. And I was like, oh. Fun and enjoyable content. Yeah, I was just unsure if that's what you meant with kill squads.
DPS will only be on the red slimes. You need to target the red slimes in the rooms when they spawn, take them to the furthest corner and kill them.
Binding bolts? What the fuck? Binding or blinding? How would bolts be blinding?
How is Slimes 2 doing?
I'm not...
Just a second, answering questions in chat.
Awesome, thank you.
We'll be ready in a moment.
That was a noise.
See if there's any questions, please do ask them. If there's questions, it usually means I've not explained something correctly. So we always want to get those answered.
Light balls. Anyway, about Blazing Blade. It was my first ever introduction to the series. I think overall the game is pretty okay. I have a big amount of nostalgia for it just because I like it and I love the animations. But lamp. Oh, let me get the funny A out. But the thing that hurts FE7 for me the most is the support system. I really, really dislike the support system that that game has.
Wiggle check. Make sure you move your characters. That is a 10-minute.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a really good introduction because it's just... It has everything. It's not like too old. It's not just the slow supports, but sorry, the games aren't like too old or aged. They have like enough quality of life. The way you gain supports is bad. In FE7, you have a limited amount of supports.
All right.
Why are you saying hi, Robin?
Moments.
What? What did Robin do? Like, the limited supports is, for me, the worst one. Anyway. God, I have to find center and my room.
At the end of the countdown, I'll open the door. And please be aware there is a trap in the middle corridor, so tank number 1. Careful. We're going to find the traps, and then tank number 1, you can grab the first 3 green slimes, take them to the bottom left room. You can start killing the red slimes, take them to the furthest corner from the door. Tank number 2, you can grab 3 slimes, please take them to the bottom right room. Keep killing the red slimes, correct. Tank number 3 will be next. Make sure to avoid the traps. Tank number 3 will grab 3 green slimes. Tank number 4, you will be next. Keep killing the red slimes. The soldiers spawn.
I can't fucking see when I'm in the corner.
And take them to the top right room. Healers 1, 2, and 3 will need to get ready next. Keep killing the red slimes. Healers 1, 2, and 3 grab 1 green slime each from the middle. Take it towards your tanks. Tanks use your ranged attack. Healers 1, 2, and 4. You can grab 1 green slime each. Take it towards your tanks. Keep killing the red slimes.
That is
And
viscous.
finally, healers 3 and 4. You can grab 1 green slime each and take it to your tanks. Okay. Keep killing the red slimes. Alright. Looking good in all rooms. Healers, you can grab 1 green slime each and take it to your numbered waymark. Tanks do not target them. Room 1 looks good. Room 3 looks good. Room 2 and 4 are merging. 4 looks good. Healers need to make sure you've got 1 green slime in the room. And please provoke. Please provoke. Please provoke. Please provoke. And please put shields on the entire party after they have begun fusing. Make sure to heal up. Okay, we're going to go north, out of the corridor, all the way east. North, out the corridor, all the way east. You may need some heals on the way out. Ignore the soldiers. Ignore the green slimes that are following us. The timing should be okay. It was about 6 seconds.
This is a bit scary, not gonna lie.
We're going to go all the way to the corner. You can leave the green slimes. Quick look. Nope. Okay. Unfortunate. Okay, we're going to head into the corridor. We're going to head into the corridor. We are going to reset this. It's much easier than trying to reform the lines at this point. It's unfortunate.
Okay.
We should have just let that one explode and reform then, but it's okay. Bad choice on my behalf. Okay, we're going to go around the trap in the middle. Gather around the trap, get nice and close. Super close, and then step in. If you re-raised from that trap, we're going to head into the northeast room in the 4 room. And we're going to stand around this trap.
Oh.
And now you can just stand in the AoEs if you're still alive. So what happened there in room 2, I believe there was an early merging of the green slimes, which caused it to rupture earlier. When your green slime is at 4 stacks, you do not want any more green slimes until I call for a prevent.
Oh my god, Kid Icarus.
You can just stand in the AoEs, there's nothing to dodge. Alright, we should now all be able to leave the instance. So hit the leave, and then we'll get straight back in.
Yippee! But no, difficulties are, in my opinion, very, very, very difficult
Everybody's out, so we're gonna go straight back in. You'll need
to make.
apply your pure essence and re-razor, and then load out your whole set again.
I'm obviously no game designer,
Okay.
but I feel like it's such a weird thing because you have to like also account for player skill and then also what makes your game easy. I don't even remember Kid Icarus Uprising. Yeah.
We just have a restock on our side. Just so you know.
I don't think all games need to be like super difficult or have like difficulty options are always nice. Okay, I think a difficulty option that I think is quite was when I watched my friend play Near Replicant V whatever all the numbers are, and he played on normal and it was too easy, and then he played on hard and suddenly what was it? And then suddenly just he had like huge HP, like the boss, and it would just take like 15 minutes.
The reason we tell people not to take a bathroom break now is because that person is likely going to come back after they've got everything they need, and then somebody else is going to be bathroom breaking, and it just leads to a chain of doing that. Yep, both slimes and golems have to be done, and even more cruelly, they kind of have to be done at pretty much the same time.
Yeah, no, like the hard mode just being HP and damage goes up, it's just kind of bleh. I don't
If you complete one of the sides early, it starts an enrage countdown pretty much on the other side, where soldiers and golems continuously spawn faster pace than normal. Yeah, it gets a bit out of control.
maybe I don't know. Like I actually have I don't have like the coveted Revelations copy on my 3DS. I bought Birthright and then expanded to Conquest and Revelations. R.I.P. I've never used the capture mechanic at all. Okay. Something that I've never used because I'm just like too lazy, and the way I play Fire Emblem, or the way I used to play it rather, is just everybody's offensive. Let's go. Like I've never used rally. Like ever. Because in my head it was, I need to just kill. Which does work on like the normal difficulties. And also if you play on I think the first time I played Birthright, I played on casual mode, but I did try Phoenix mode, but I thought Phoenix mode was a little bit too easy. God. Okay, something that really, really grinds my gears, speaking of difficulties, is when people complain about easy difficulties existing. Because holy shit. Like, I've never talked about it, but I think I've seen some people upset at like casual mode in Fire Emblem and how it like removes the challenge and the like need to be tactical. It's like you don't gotta be mad at people. You don't have to play the easy mode. Exactly, Moth. That's also my approach in Pokemon. If it doesn't have a chance to kill or at least damage it, I don't want it. Yeah, I think there should still be like losing things where it's like, hey, if you lose like your main lord or whatever like your objective is, then you should lose. But I think in the end, it's like not worth being very, very upset over and being like, I hate this difficulty and I hate that it's in the game. And I'm like, nobody is forcing you to play with this difficulty. Yeah, exactly. Like, that is the way, like, as soon as casual mode is unlocked.
What's super important as well is the second time you go in, it's so easy to forget your pure essence or your re-raiser, and then also forget your entire holster.
Like,
so please,
as soon as I have casual mode unlocked, I will tick it, because then I don't have to restart anymore for when my unit gets cooked by RNG or my stupid thinking.
Anyway, pure essence is on, re-raisers on, please.
Oh, I don't need to pop this one.
Load your holster with all the good stuff from the cache. It's going to be super important. Double check absolutely everything.
But no, I think the punishment, quote unquote, of losing your unit for the rest of the chapter is completely adequate. Phoenix mode for me personally is too easy, but I don't think it is a bad one at all. Like, especially considering that, like, I feel like Fates and Awakening were both games that had, like, a really, like, widespread, like, age, like, target audience. So, like, Phoenix mode is fine. It is not that important that you have to yap about the fact that, like, it's too easy. Wah wah.
Right.
Wah.
And if you are ready, you can go stand on Alpha.
I mean, that's fine, right? Like, you basically have to pay their medical bill. I feel like that'd be a good payoff as well.
Slimes 1 is reporting good, Slimes 2 and Slimes 3, so we can go and step on the glowing portal that will take us over. Just make sure to double check your last flight's holster, of course. And we're going to find the traps. You're definitely going to find the traps. So again, you can come stand where the pillar is, specifically where the pillar is, please. If you do it too far back, you may not find it. And then we'll go check the other side. We've got some experienced trappers today, so I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. Nani? Okay. Trapping room 1. Perfect. Okay, if we could go have everybody stand on their way markers, that would be great. Traps are already pretty much pre-assigned. Zeph, you'll be finding the trapping room number 1 first, please. There is no trapping room number 2.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Either room 3 or 4, as well as a trap in middle. So trapping 1, 3 or 4, and the middle. If anything's unclear, please hit no on the ready checks. We're going to send that now. And please, once your green slime is at 4 stacks, do not accept any more green slimes until I tell you to provoke. Tanks, you can all turn your tank stances on. Again, we will all need them. Everybody's ready, so I'm going to start a countdown. It's going to be 30 seconds.
I mean, okay, Awakening is a very special case because, you know, it was like the end.
At the end of the countdown, I'll open the door.
The end of the era if it didn't sell well.
And room 1. And then we'll search for traps in rooms 3 and 4. Thank you. Alright, trap in the middle's been found. Tank number 1, you can grab 3. You can start killing the red slimes. Be careful of the traps, please. Tank number 2, please get ready. All traps found. Tank number 2, grab 3 green slimes and take them to the box.
And we're back at it. Oh, but yeah, normal mode was super easy. I enjoyed normal mode being easy just
Tank number
because
3 will
it
grab 3 green
meant
slimes, take them to the top left room.
I could like beat the
Tank
game
number 4, you can get
super
ready.
easy
Keep killing the red
peasy.
slimes, keep killing the soldiers that have spawned as well. Tank number 4, you can grab 3 green slimes and take them to your room.
But oh well. Where's my little slime?
Healers
Yeah,
1,
donk.
2, and 3. When the green slimes spawn, you can grab 1 green slime each. Take it towards your tank. Tanks, please use your ranged attack.
I don't think I'm ever gonna touch maddening. It sounds
Healers has 2 for some reason.
it sounds maddening.
Alright, healers 1, 2, and 4. You can grab 1 green slime each, take it towards the tanks. Keep killing red slimes, doing a good job. Healers 3 and 4, you can grab 1 green slime each, take it towards your tanks. Make sure your green slime is at 4. I can see fuse happening in room 2 and room 1 as well. I think room number 1, you might need 1 more green slime. Alright. We're going to wait for room number 1. Room number 4, could you just confirm that you're at 4 stacks on your big green slime? Make sure to keep the tanks nice and healthy. Room number 4 looks good, that's great. Okay, healers, you can grab 1 more each, take it on the markers. Tanks, you do not need this green slime yet. We're going to wait for the countdown. Okay, I can see room number 3 and 1 have an extra green slime in our room. The rooms number 2 and 4 have a green slime in our room. I can't see that far, unfortunately.
I need to like see it later.
4 does, 2 is good. Alright, tanks, we're going to get ready. Tanks, we're going to provoke in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Provoke your last green slime. Make sure the green slimes touch on the green pad. Keep your tanks nice and healthy, healers. We're going to wait for fusion. Make sure to keep them nice and centered. We have rupture in all 4 rooms. Let's head out. We're going to go north all the way east. All the way to the wall. Ignore the green slimes. You can bring the soldiers with you. If the soldiers do their big AoEs, please stun them. Great. All the way to the wall to avoid the rupture casts.
Ba, 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 ba. The lion does not use damage mitigation. The lion does not even include Clemency on his hotbar. The lion wall-to-wall puts, then hits a dance emote, taps out, and plays in Hatsune Miku songs in the FC Discord call, entrusting everything to their white mage sprout healer. What the fuck is that?
Thank you for the markers reminder as well, by the way.
To be honest,
Awesome.
the lion would not play paladin.
Alright.
There we go.
Hello, welcome back. Thank you for the good golems.
Thank you for the good slimes.
Well, yeah, okay.
I mean, the second one looked cleaner.
Yeah, second one was great. We just took our time this time. So
Yeah,
all-
but the first one I was very confused how fast it was.
yeah.
Anyway,
All right. In the run thread, I've posted some images that are relevant for this fight. You can open them and look at those whilst we're doing some explanations. In the meantime, before we do secret explanations, we're going to do some other explanations. First thing first is that tanks.
I'm gonna definitely real quick. I actually can read some stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Meddling being generally one of the worst experiences the game has to offer. Well, playing the game is the worst experience already. I don't mind the game itself, but it also has been, like, I haven't played it since release. I spun a wheel once to choose the route, and I got the worst one. I have not actually done the church route yet. I know that Rhea is a boss in it, but that's all I know. Like, obviously going around in the Fire Emblem sphere, I have seen whatever, like, bosses there are. I'm happy I did Golden Deer as my first route. It was, in my opinion, pretty good, but also my opinion is very biased. I'm gonna undeafen that.
Perception. Okay, and what you want is Lost Font of Power and Lost Dervish. Okay, these are the two actions you want as a physical range, which I hate that they've added Dervish as a standard action.
Amazing. Love that.
So you want Lost Font of
Yay!
Power and Lost Dervish as a physical range. On the topic of actions, Lost Font of Power and Lost Font of Magic, they are damage actions. Use them as soon as they come up. When they're glowing, press them. There is no downside to using Lost Font of Power, but Lost Font of Magic will drain your MP, okay? It will drain your MP, so you want to use it in conjunction with a
Amazing.
Effigy, which
I
lasts
hate
10 minutes
that.
and will restore your MP when it goes below a certain value. Other DPS actions that I'll talk about are the Banner of Honored Sacrifice. Please pair that with your Lost Font of Power, Lost Font of Magic, whichever
You know, I
have.
don't...
It will
I don't really like...
be exponential gains with damage. So when it comes off cooldown, hold on to it until
I'm
your
not really
Lost Font of Power
itching
is
to
fully
play
used.
the harder game. The
So
harder
please
games.
use it every 2 minutes,
I
along
struggle
with your
enough
Lost Font
with
of
it as
Power.
is.
Very useful damage buff for your party. And then the last one I'll explain that's a damage buff is Cure 4. Doesn't sound like a damage buff, but it is. Casters, congratulations. You have been promoted to a healer. Okay? You are a healer. Reason being is you have lost Cure 4, which is a very potent heal on your entire party. But as well as that very potent heal, it gives your entire party a bravery for
I don't know
60
if becoming a
seconds. If
healer...
you have never seen the bravery icon, please press Lost Cure 4 now.
I will play FE5.
And you'll have an understanding of what
I have
it looks
to.
like. But essentially, it is a 60-second bravery buff on your entire party. Please use it once every 60 seconds. You can also use it after every single raid.
I might just have to, like, work my way through it, like, not at a slow pace, but, you know, at a pace that befits me as a player.
I believe I assigned 2 people rend, because that's all we need. The rend number 1 is Vesna. Vesna, when we pull the boss, please use rend. Every time your rend comes off cooldown, you can press it again. It is a gap closer, so make sure you're not standing near goo. Alia, you are rend 2. When the rend icon falls off the boss after 30 seconds, please press your rend button. And then every time it comes off cooldown after that.
VOD.
We need
I'm
to
uploading my
alternate
VOD right
between
now.
Rend, very important. One of the other important actions I'll talk about is Arise, and it's how we
I
deal
will
with
actually
death.
be
So in
using
here, if you die, it's
quick
very
saves
useful to
a
make
lot
you
more
cannot, raise by standard actions, so your standard healer raising action, you can't use that here.
this time around. And I might even, like, consult, like, blind guides,
There is a 70% chance
just so I
you
don't
automatically
miss out on
raise off.
anything.
It will not ask you if you want to raise, it will just raise you. Okay, so be ready to move and get to it.
You are also
If
a
for
guide,
some
but sometimes
reason
I
you do not
like...
get raised off the floor by your
I need to
re-raiser,
deafen again. This is a lot of, like, basic DRS stuff. Yeah, I know you know the game, like, really, really well. Also, there's a half-naked Nui behind me. But sometimes I like reading it, like, in my own time to, like, mentally prepare for the chapter. Reading is also fun. I need to read more. I did really enjoy, even though like it is like it has two sides, right? I really enjoyed the big maps because it really made you feel like you were actually traveling the world and not just going from one location to the other. But at the same time, they are big ass maps. I was a little bit drained at the start every single time I started. But I think as soon as I started accepting that like one map, like one chapter in FE4 is akin to like 2 to 4 chapters in another Fire Emblem game, depending on like, you know. I haven't played a lot of Fire Emblem in recent memory, I'm realizing as well. Like, I think the last time I played it was 3 Houses. Oh, that is a long, long time ago. Oh, that is a long time ago. Oof. Yeah, that's good. I like playing like influential titles because most of the time they do a lot of things that are really good. And from what I saw, right, the art looks a lot better. I think the sprites look a lot more interesting. Yeah. I just think I remember the FE4 sprites. The FE4 sprites are looking a lot, not rougher. Oh boy, we're already doing a ready check. That's okay. I feel like reusing stuff isn't inherently bad.
Right, Slimes 1 is ready, Slimes 2 is ready, Slimes 3 is ready.
Oh boy. Let's see if I die this time on this boss.
Oh yes, the marker above Nav's head will change into a triangle. To be honest, we can just change it now, that's fine. If you want excellence off Nav, you can get it. Triangle. And Golem's 3 is ready. That's everybody. I'm going to do a 30-second countdown. Food, yep, eat some food. Extra stats, extra HP. Completely winning here. Make sure your tank stances are off.
Why does it only have
Cure 4 on your party
9?
now.
Oh.
Give everybody the 60-second buff for the pull.
It does have incredibly strong.
Cure 4's in every party, please. Please use it now.
What is it? A very strong 90s anime vibe.
1. First up will be a raid one.
The hairstyles are crazy to me.
Stay nice and close to the bus behind. Sleep. Left, front, right. Start on the left, then in front for 2 hits. To the front. Wait. Move to the right. Good, look away from the orb. I'm going to move away from the flower. Get behind the boss, inside the hitbox. Behind the boss, inside the hitbox. You want to stay behind the boss now, there are attack missiles. Behind the boss, there are attack missiles. Keep staying behind the boss, there is a second tank buster that's going to happen.
Oh, I need to press drill a lot more.
Right. After this mechanical, see a nutback or hide along the chains. Stay together, you can break the chain. Wait. Sprint apart, hide behind the barriers. Behind the barriers. Any barrier will do. Break your chain behind the barrier. Behind the barrier. Alright, nice and close to the bus. Again, you can stay behind him. Nice and close. With some drop downs. Start hit 4. We're going clockwise and we get behind the barrier on A. Behind the barrier on A. Okay, again, nice and close to the bus. We're going to stack up on the number 1 marker. Everybody stack up on the number 1 marker. Awesome. Next will be sand or stone. I'll call out the safe.
Yippee!
We'll see another set of clones. Make sure we dodge the orange that appears. And then everybody stand on sand. Any sand will do. Stand on sand. The yellow rings on the floor. Afterwards, we're going to go into cardinal, away from the bus. Number 3 is safe. Is safe. Into cardinal and away from the bus. Alright, we're going to go back into the middle. Stay nice and close to the bus. There will be some more dashes. Alright, let's see where we start. Start near 4 again. Start near 4. Behind the bus, we do left, back, right. Start on the left between 2 and 3. Left, back, right. Move to the back. Wait. Move to the right. We're going to look away from the orb. Away from the flower. Break your chains. Break your chains, go to Narnia if you have to. And a raid one. Make sure you use your fun power fast magic. Very important. Tank buster. Stay behind the boss.
I wish I had more free time to just play more games, to be honest.
In the middle and do swords. These swords combine sand and stone. Pay attention. Nice and close to the boss. We go behind, one in front. Stand on stone, closest stone. Behind for 2 hits. 1, 2, go in front. Stand on sand. Stand on sand. We're going to have a bonus round. Bonus round is sand. Everybody stand on sand. Look away from the orb afterwards. Move away from the flower. Look away from the orb. Move away from the flower. Somebody provoke.
Oh my god, that was a lot of foes.
As well. And a raid.
Okay. That's pretty good. I think I could have like the same
Behind the bus.
amount of free, like I have the same amount of free time at the moment,
Side
but I
moves.
don't want to just play only Fire Emblem, which I feel is a very understandable thing.
Right, bus is almost dead. Circuit. Thanks so much for the vote. Do not go ahead. You can pick up your personal spoils, but do not go past the chest, please. There is traps ahead, and our duelist is going to be kind enough to go and find those for us. Please do not go ahead yet. We're going to let the duelist find all 6 traps for us.
God.
There are 3 in front of us, and there are 3 on the right-hand side as well. Those traps are very dangerous. If you died on this fight, please apply a new re-raiser. It's going to be super, super important that you get into the habit of reapplying a re-raiser and knowing what the buff looks like. All 6 traps have been found. We are going to the right through the arches where the B marker is. Make sure to avoid all 6 traps. And the dancer and the caster in the duelist party, please go provide buffs for Haru. Good luck at the duel. We'll see you at guards. It's going to be amazing. Alright.
Well, there are some games that I've been playing recently. I'm gonna deafen for a bit still. Oh well, no, I'm gonna...
If they complete it successfully, they get a nice damage up buff, increased health, increased defense, all that good stuff. Makes the
There we go.
a little bit simpler.
I have him on, but a little bit quieter. What games am I playing recently?
Maybe
Oh.
sign up. We'd love to have more duelists. That would be great. Right, but for everybody else, here we are at Dahu. Dahu is a rather simple creature, simple mechanics. But one of the things
I want my Dragon Quest 9 remake so fucking badly.
We'll put a marker above 4 random people's heads. Okay, these markers are limit cut style markers. 1, 2, 3, and 4 dots. You take
It's my
your
first
and go inside
game.
the marker that it corresponds
It's my first and only Dragon Quest game,
to. Your marker quick
but I
enough,
love it
then
so much.
stand on any of the lions on the edge of the arena. The rest of the mechanics will be called out, and it will be very, very fine. I do also see a person in my party without a re-raiser and not responding. If you don't have a re-raiser for whatever reason, please also tell us. It's super important that people communicate with us. If people don't communicate, we will not raise them. It's very important that we have communication, please. The party 4, so that's Golems 1. You can go stand on a number 3 marker. I expect to see 7 people there. That lets me know that you're ready. Everybody else, please use ready checks.
Ba, ba, ba.
Okay, Slimes 1, Slimes 2, Slimes 3 is ready. Golems 1, Golems 2, and Golems 3. Perfect. 30-second countdown is going to start. It will be in yell chat because we are technically in combat with Haru in the duel. Okay, there'll be some orange on the floor. Follow the orange, follow the orange. Some orange on the floor later. Okay, get behind. Make sure to dodge the face. He's going to dash again. Keep away from his face. He's going to go towards 1. Alright, get nice and close to the Dahu. Dahu repeats his place.
What is this Anethian title?
Gonna go back into the middle. And we'll see.
I don't... that doesn't really ring a bell.
If you get a number above your head, take it to the marker, saying the map, or just go stand on any line.
Yeah, funny.
Right, dodge the big slappy, dodge the big slappy, and then we move into it after that. Into it. Okay, if we get a knockback next, we'll knock back to number 3. Any of these things. Close and close to Dahu, we get behind it. pads. You're gonna absolutely be pissed off.
Time to kill.
One time in DRS, 13
Oh, I see. Thank you.
Anyway, pick up your personal spoils, and we will move onwards to Queensguard. Onwards to Queensguard. And yes, congratulations, Haru. Haru completed the duel. That means we get some extra damage on Queensguard.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Right. Okay, let's have a quick look at the... Somebody ran the commando? No, okay. Oh, Haru posted a screenshot of that clear. Congratulations. Alright, images in the run thread. Is there a tank that has not tanked Queensguard before and wants to give it a go that's experienced? Love some volunteers for that. That'd be awesome. If you do want to volunteer, you can just come stand next to me and put the number 2 above your head and I'll deal with that afterwards. That's fine. Alright, so yes, here we are, Queensguard. Queensguard, very different from the normal mode. There's a lot of mechanics that we have to deal with here. As well as having all 4 of them on the screen at the start, we will also have them spawn 2 by 2 for this entire fight. Okay, so once the first 4 disappear, we'll have 2 of them spawn, the tanks. Okay, and the warrior will go to the side, and the knight will go to the middle. It's important that when they spawn 2 by 2, that they're kept apart at all times. If they get
Yup, I fucking love that, by the way. I never played any of the other ones. I played, oh my god, but what was it called?
The second thing to worth noting here is that the HP must remain similar at all times because they have to die at the same time. If one of the partners dies, the other one will begin a long enrage cast that will eventually kill us all.
There's one that I played, hold up.
Okay. This is the fight though where healers, you will be using your Spellforge.
I played Fragments of the Forgotten Past for a little bit.
Physical people in your party.
The game that's getting another remake, even though it already had a Switch one.
All that good stuff. And please apply Steel Sting to all of your casters. You know, your white mages, your black mages, all that good stuff. Okay? So that's during the countdown, you can apply Spellforge to physicals, Steel Stick to casters. And then, for the first mechanic, we will see which one everybody in your party needs. Okay? So the first mechanic, I'll tell you which you need to give to your entire party. So for instance, if I call out, please give Steel Sting to everybody in your party, the healer with Steel Sting, please apply Steel Sting to everybody in your party. Nice and simple. It'll be the first mechanic we see after we've damaged down the 4, so please get ready to cast that on your entire party, whichever one I call out, Spellforge or Steel Sting. Okay? So that'll be one of the first mechanics we will see. We will also need a Dispel for this fight. I believe I assigned a Dispel to Party A. I did. Party A, healers, if you could slot away a Rise and slot in a Dispel, that would be great. At least one person. We do need a Dispel for this fight. Reason being is the Warrior will occasionally cast Boost. When the boss casts Boost, please use a Dispel on the Warrior. This will remove its damage buff. Alright.
Man, I want to do Deep Dungeon. Whack and thwack. But yeah, the only Dragon Quest game that I have played is Dragon Quest 9. And my team was ridiculously bad.
If you don't have a tether or debuff, then you will go to small. So do the opposite of what I said.
9 is amazing. I love it so much. It is my favorite Dragon Quest game by virtue of being the only Dragon Quest game that I've realistically really played.
These tethers will then result in a debuff on your party
What are the jobs called on English?
Scales icon that's in
The
chat. If you
vocations.
receive that debuff, you were tethered and therefore have a debuff. So again, the call out will be something like tethered, debuff go to large, otherwise go to small. There are also two types of bomb mechanics. There are knockback bombs and bombs on the edge. If it's bombs on the edge, you just take the correct size bomb on the edge of the arena. If it's knockback, you need to knock back from one of the letters towards the edge of the arena and then take one of the bombs there. Don't be too close to the middle of the arena with the knockback. The letters are a safe distance from the edge. Okay? Very important. So that will be bombs.
My first, like, my Dragon Quest characters were my first, like, original characters. And they have still continued being my little babies forever and ever.
From the Ivlis raids, where you get a giant circle underneath your feet with a broken opens position.
What is a luminary? Oh god, luminary was that thing. Yep.
Middle of the arena.
I remember.
Once it jumps and does its attack, you then need to point your open
I had
arrow
a
on the side.
minstrel who was my main character, a martial artist who was using fans, a mage, and then later on, a sage. I did not have a great setup, I feel.
The next mechanics we'll see is turrets. Turrets will spawn on Delta and Bravo. These turrets need to be picked up by the main tanks, and we need to all damage them down. We can use our burst on them. Okay? We need to kill them before they do their raid widecast. Tanks that will be tanking these, you can use your invul.
I really enjoyed the reclassing though, because I just picked up like skills from other things, and I was really into that. I really liked that, just grinding a little.
Because this is the Crimson Heart run Casmont, you're going to be my tank number 2, please, buddy. Casmont, if it's okay, I will get you to tank the warrior on the edge of the arena, and then afterwards you can tank the gunner in the middle. Kyoko, if you could back Casmont up, that would be absolutely delightful. Just in case anything happens. That would be super. Alright, thank you. So Casmont, you will also be picking up your turret on Bravo. When it casts sniper shot at you, you can invul. Everybody else will be killing the turrets, and we'll kill them. And once they are dead, we move on to the next mechanic, and what we'll see is fire or ice. Fire is stop moving, stop casting, hands off your keyboard, hands off your controller. Ice is keep moving, spin in circles, don't worry about casting, just keep moving until the ice mechanic is over.
Yeah.
Okay?
Seems to be very like
Once they are
defense
dead, the final
focused.
phase is a coordination check. You'll see some images in the run thread, and these are the reflect orbs along with the aura spheres and the ethereal wards that spawn. Healers, in this final phase, you will need to go to your reflect position. The reflect position is in the image, the last image that you can see in the run thread. Okay, and for instance,
I've never really been able to get to end game. I think I got to my first like unique grotto that had just one floor and then a boss, and I couldn't beat that. And that was it.
When you use your light curtain, the damage will be reflected back at the spiritual sphere, and you will kill it. You'll need to do this twice at the end of the encounter, and you need to make sure you're in the correct position. So healers, please make sure you have talked about which reflect orb you are taking. As well as that, we'll get the aura spheres on north and south. Hitchu, if you could take north one, and Philly, if you could take south one, that would be great. These aura spheres need to be killed by everybody in the raid, so DPS, target the aura spheres on north and south, pick them up, let the tanks pick them up, sorry, and we kill them. Tanks, invul when you get a red dot above your head. For the second wave, I'll ask all tanks to turn their tank stances on as long as you have an invul. In between the downtime of the spiritual spheres and also the aura spheres, we can attack the wards, and only attack the wards on the open side. They will have shields up, just like in the Ravana fight. Only attack on the unshielded side. That means no assizes, no big dances, otherwise you may get knocked back, stunned, and thrown into the wall. Okay? That should be all of the mechanics. Please make sure the healer conversation has happened. I can see it's half happened in my group. That's fine. Party leaders, you can also link the reflect orb positions that you'll be taking. That will be Super awesome. I'll also do that now for my party.
Oh god.
Awesome. Okay.
I do find the concept of super bosses very, very interesting. But at the same time, I do not have the skill to actually fight them. Is he in Dragon Quest 9? He is. It's the hardest legacy boss. His grotto map is obtained from the final quest. Nocturnal's weakness is light and is enraged whenever somebody is revived. Oh.
And just activate a light curtain. Don't worry about much else.
Alright. Alright. I have to...
Away as well, they will need to move some of it. Oh, there you go. Hello, Haru. And you've
On
got
shrimp.
Fantastic. Wonderful.
If I am tethered, I am going, like, up. Because that means...
Sorted. Golems 1, 2, and 3 is ready. Slimes 2 is ready.
If I'm
Slimes 3 is ready,
tethered...
and also Slimes 1 is ready. So I'm going to do a 30-second countdown. Make sure to keep me and Kazmont nice and healthy at the start, please. We'll be taking lots of damage from the 4 mobs. Kazmont will be taking the warrior and then the gunner for the second phase. You can come stand near the C marker. Casters, you can use Cure 4 on your entire party. Make sure everybody gets the bravery buff, please. Just don't target the bosses. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Healers, if you haven't done so already, you can give Spellforge and Steel Sting. Spellforge to your physicals, Steel Sting to your generals. Raid wide, you can put shields up. And we don't get a second raid wide today. The warrior will go to the wall past Bravo, and then the knight into the middle afterwards. Alright, first mechanic we'll see is Steel Sting. Give Steel Sting to everybody. Steel Sting to everybody. Make sure everybody has Steel Sting. Okay, it's going to be bombs on the edge today. Blessed. Okay, if you are tethered or debuffed, you'll take in a large bomb. Tethered and debuffs, take a large bomb. Otherwise, take a small.
This is a scam bomb though, hold up. This bomb is as heavy / light as me,
If
man.
you fall down first, you
Wait.
move into an old explosion now.
Whoa!
And we'll get back on the bosses. Please focus DPS on the knight. We're going to need a dispel on the warrior soon. Dispel the warrior. Wonderful, thank you so much. And a raid wide.
Oh, Pikmin sounds amazing. Don't think it's my kind of game,
Next
but
up will
it
be
does.
wind
It's
tethers.
very well designed.
Awesome. Tethers are shortly going to go out. If you currently have one, you'll be going to a green puddle. If not purple. Tethers to a green puddle. If not purple. Debuffs to green. Activate sprint and go towards the knight, please. Go towards the knight in the middle. And we go towards the warrior now. Out towards the warrior. Let's get a dispel on the warrior, please. Dispel, dispel. Wonderful. And a raid wide.
I got hit.
We can focus DPS on the warrior a bit. Make sure these guys keep nice and equal. They are equal, that's great. Tank busters. Make sure to use mitts. And we kill them both. Wonderful, you guys do great.
Okay.
The soldier will be taken to the side, and then afterwards the knight, sorry, not the knight, the gunner will move into the middle. Alright. First mechanic will be a movement mechanic, along with the open side underneath your feet soon. Don't worry about the fireballs, they're just going to tell us where to move. can get ready, and we are going to move towards the number 4. You can move towards the number 4 and put your open side to the gunner in the middle. Open side to gunner in the middle. And now we're going to point our open side to a turret on the side. Awesome. Back on the bus, healer. There will be a tank buster next. Alright, we've got a little bit of downtime, about 30 seconds after the raid wide. And then we'll have turrets spawning on Delta and Bravo. So don't use your Thunder Power, Thunder Magic yet. Save your burst for the turrets when they spawn on Delta and Bravo. Alright, turrets are going to spawn now. Me and Kazman will pick them up. Make sure to provoke. You can use your burst. Invul the sniper shot, please. Get the second one. And a sneaky raid wide as well. Make sure to heal up, use Cure 4, keep bravery on your entire party. Fire or ice is next. It's ice, keep moving, spin in circles. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. And you can stop now. Great job. Let's kill the gunner. Healers, you can get to reflect positions. Tanks 1 and 2, north 1 and south 1. Tank stances on. Alright, everybody kill the aura spheres apart from the healers. Healers, please use your light curtain now. Only attack the wards on the open sides. Only attack on the open sides. Every tank that has an invuln available, pop your tank stance on, please. Stop attacking the wards. Healers to reflect positions. Healers to reflect positions. Alright. Healers, you can use your light curtains. Every tank can provoke the aura sphere. If you've got an invuln, everybody else kill the aura sphere. Make sure to heal up your tanks when they get hit with the red dot. Invuln if you get the red dot. And we kill the last ward. Great job. Alright. Don't think we've got any permadeaths.
We finally made it.
Okay, make sure to pick up your 2 pieces of loot, please. Thank you, Haru, for completing the duel. That means we get 2 pieces of loot here. And we will go onwards to the Ghost Phantom. Once we kill Phantom, we will have a short comfort break. I certainly need it because I'm losing my voice. But after Phantom, we will have a short comfort break before the next boss. Alright, here we are in front of Phantom. Nothing special, just a few different mechanics that we need to deal with, and they are all movement mechanics. The big mechanic here, though, is that we need to keep Banish up. I didn't assign it. I don't need to assign it. We have somebody on this run who is an expert in Banish, so it wasn't really needed. So thank you for having that slotted already. But yeah, lots of movement mechanics here. The first movement mechanic will have us go into either Alpha or Delta and following the donut down towards 1 or 4. Once you reach 1 or 4, stop moving. You don't need to go any further because if you do, you'll step into the wall. Listen to the callouts for the movement mechanics and everything will be very, very okay. Let's do ready check. Tanks, you can also turn your tank stances off. Since I know I told all of you to put it on in the last fight, you can turn your tank stance off now, it's fine. We've got Golems 1, 2 and 3 ready, we have Slimes 1 ready, we have a Pokeball. They're outside the arena, and they've been here before, so not too fussed. A or D, what will it be today? A.
That was such a British. I want to listen to some
I know
different
we got
music.
one Pokeball in Slimes 2. Who is the other person? Are they okay? Or are they just reacting to the Pokeball? They're outside of the arena for the disconnect, so I'm not too fussed. So that shouldn't be a huge issue. Alright, we'll have everybody step into the arena, please, past the purple. Awesome, that's great. We're going to do a 30-second countdown. I do believe you're here, Dueni. You're not missing much by not being in this fight. You've seen it a million times. So perfect. They've just reconnected. Love it. Magic timer. 15 seconds. You can use Cure 4 already. Give everybody the bravery buff. Five. We're going to go slightly north. There'll be a raid wide, not much damage going out. And then you can already bet on whether you think it will be Alpha or Delta, that's fine. Probably going to be Alpha. Ha, scam, it's Delta. Everybody go to Delta. We are going to follow the donut down. Once you reach the number 4 marker, please don't go any further though. Once you reach number 4, don't go any further. Otherwise you will go to the wall. We go to number 3. Everybody number 3. Build up your drop gauge. We want a big pull on Trinity Avowed. Right, we're going to stand number 3 for now. Like I said before, build up your job gauge. We want a big pull on Trinity Avowed. We stay here for 3 hits. After 3 hits in the 4th column, we move to number 4. 1, 2, 3. Move to number 4. We're done. Awesome. There are traps ahead. There are traps ahead. There are traps ahead. So please be careful when going ahead. We have Androck in front who has a perception already, so thank you so much for that. Please don't go any further than Androck. You don't even need to step into the room unless you see a trap. There are 2 traps upstairs, 4 downstairs. Be very careful, they're always placed in inconvenient locations. No auto running, please. 2 upstairs, 4 downstairs. A booby trap, definitely. Okay, I'm just going to find the last
intrigued.
the last few traps. Don't worry, we'll be taking traps later at super convenient times. So there are 4 traps downstairs. Make sure to dodge the ones in the room, follow the crowd, and go towards Trinity Avowed. Once you've reached Trinity Avowed, we are going to take a break, okay? For this break, it's going to be 5 minutes. So we're going to come back at 32 minutes past the hour, okay?
What is an emote that I have that loops? Let's see.
Awesome.
Let's just do that. No, that's cringe.
Awesome. See you guys in 5 minutes.
Wait. I'm gonna quickly grab a little bit of soup because I'm still hungry. You're cringe! I'll be right back. There. Hi. I totally didn't forget to unmute. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
I came back to the party leaders bullying each other. Discussions about cannibalism too. Hey,
A normal night in party chat.
yeah, it is. It is a very normal night in slimes.
I won't mess up the brand today.
Let's do ready checks, please. Let's make sure everybody's awake. These are ready checks for explanations, not really for pulling the bus. Awesome. Zeph also has excellence. So for those that are experienced and want to give excellence a go, and you've got mimic, you can mimic that off Zeph. For those wondering what the mimic and excellence shenanigans are, they're basically a massive DPS increase. And after you've completed your first run, DPS can use excellence. We provide holsters that are safe for that. That's no in DR chat. Slimes 1 is awake, Slimes 2, Slimes 3, Golems 1 is awake, Golems 2 is awake, Golems 3 is awake. Fantastic! So here we are at 20 Avowed, also known as Katy Perry, because she uses hot and cold on us, which is the main gimmick for this fight. Before I start talking about that main gimmick, though, what's very, very important is that there is an understanding of how the raid wides work in this fight. The raid wide is called Glory of Basha, and it does a very serious amount of damage. It is very, very damaging to you, okay?
Oh
On
my
top of
god,
that, it
yeah.
also applies a bleed. So if it ticks at the wrong moment, straight after the raid wide, it's going to kill you. But what we have is we have Lost Ether Shield. Okay, Lost Ether Shield is a fantastic mitigation in the game that tanks can use that is applied to their party, and it will reduce the damage output from the raid wide and make it a little bit safer to heal through. Okay, so before the raid wides happen, I'll call out Ether Shield. I want tanks to apply Ether Shields. I want in every party at least one tank to equip Ether Shield over their banner of Honored Sacrifice. Now, please, if it is your first time, you are basically required, so please equip a Lost Ether Shield over your banner of Lost Sacrifice. If you also have less than 3 Lost Font of Magic or less than 3 Lost Font of Power, you can also slot over your font now with a brand new, fresh and shiny one that should give you 10. Okay? Very important. Right, so as well as putting Lost Ether Shield up before the raid wide hits, casters with Cure 4. After the raid wide hits, please immediately use Cure 4. It is the single most potent heal and single most useful thing that you can do to help your party from recovering from these raid wides.
I need to be
after
right
every
back.
single raid wide, please use Cure 4. Alright, very important. Now let's talk about Hot and Cold. Like in normal mode, when she casts Hot and Cold, she will give you one of 4 debuffs. Hot 1, Hot 2, Cold 1, or Cold 2. You need to get hit by a mechanic that turns that debuff to be neutral. So for instance, if she gives you Cold 2, you need to get hit by a Hot 2 debuff. Sounds rather simple. However, it's combined with some interesting mechanics, so you need to know exactly where to stand, what to get hit by, etc, etc. I'll explain each of these 3 weapon mechanics and let you know how to resolve them. So, the weapons are in a random order, but I'll explain them in whichever order is comfortable. First thing I'll explain is the staff mechanic. For the staff mechanic, she will also give you a Forced March. Forced March will take you 2 tiles on the arena. If you're standing at Charlie, looking north, and your Forced March is pointing towards the right, you will move 2 tiles. You can see that I'm standing on the middle tile. This means you will land on this tile where Kyoko and Tun are standing. So it always takes you 2 tiles. That is your Force March. So she will give you a Force March, and she will give you your hot and cold. See where your force march is taking you will be in the middle of the arena, and look at your hot and cold to see what opposite element you need to get hit by to neutralize it. Meteors will spawn in the corners. You will need to force march from the middle of the arena to the meteor that resolves your hot and cold. So if you have cold 1, force march to the hot 1 meteor. Nice and simple. For the bow mechanic, what will happen is she will start off with the tank buster. This is a shared tank buster. All tanks can stand in front with light mitigation with me. And then once that happens, she will also have a force march on everybody. This force march again will take you 2 tiles and will be in the middle of the arena. A firewall will be summoned at Bravo or Delta that covers 4/5 of the arena. We force march away from it. So for instance, if it spawns at Delta, we force march towards Bravo. We'll have 1 column to play with. She'll give you a hot and cold. Look at what you need to get hit by to neutralize that. And then find the arrows that spawn on the opposite side of the arena near Delta. Find the arrow that resolves your hot and cold and follow it down the ladder game. It does not glow like it does in normal mode, okay? You need to follow the arrow down the ladder game
There you
manually.
go.
Trace it with your fingers, your mouse, whatever. You can stop DPS. See where it lands, and then go stand near where it lands on the safe tile. You'll get hit by that arrow. It will resolve your hot and cold. You survive. And now for the sword mechanic. She will put herself between 2 and 3 and disappear and give you a hot and cold. Okay? She will summon some clones, each of them with a sword in one of their hands. Each of these clones, 4 of them, will have 1 sword of each element. I'll call out the safe position using the number markers. This safe position will never get hit by any sword. The objective of the mechanic is to get hit by the sword of the correct element that resolves your hot and cold. Okay? When you're in a safe spot, you can look around, find the single sword that resolves your hot and cold, and move 1 tile towards where the hand that's holding it is. Okay? So for instance, if the safe spot is on 4, your position to get hit will either be on 1, 3, D, or south of 4. If you stand on 2, you're guaranteed to die because that's intercardinal. Move 1 tile from the safe spot towards the sword that resolves your hot and cold. Make sure to wiggle your characters here. 10-minute AFK kick timer is still in effect for this instance. You don't want to get kicked this far in. We're so close. Now, there are a second round of weapon mechanics. I'll explain the differences, and then we'll go into the fight. For the staff mechanic, you'll no longer have a force march from the middle. You'll need to run towards the meteor that resolves your hot and cold. But as well as your hot and cold, you will also have an elemental brand. Elemental brand is unadjustable. What you need to do is adjust your hot and cold so that it is the opposite of your elemental brand. For instance, if she gives you an elemental brand of hot 2 and a hot and cold of cold 1, you need to turn that cold 1 into cold 2 so that they neutralize out. So in this mechanic, you would need to get hit by the cold 1 meteor. However, no force march this time, so you'll need to go towards the meteor by yourself. And then, when you are there, only 1 tile in each corner is safe. Okay? If you see lots of people jumping in one of the tiles, go and stand on them. Chances are they're experienced and probably correct. Okay? The reason is there will be some line AoEs across the arena. So again, neutralize your elemental brand by turning your hot and cold to be the opposite. For the bow mechanic, quite a bit is different. We will no longer force march from the middle. We'll go to the correct side of the arena after dodging some clones, and we'll get our hot and cold and our elemental brand. Figure out what single element you need to get hit by to resolve your hot and cold so it is the opposite of your elemental brand. You may also need to get hit by no arrow. If you're stuck in this situation, find the blank spot on the opposite side of the arena and follow it down just like there was an arrow there. Find where your correct arrow lands and then move 2 tiles away from it. The reason is you will have a force march and you will need to force march towards where your correct arrow lands. Okay? Now, for the sword mechanic, not much is different. There are 2 sword swings. Okay? You may need to get hit twice. She can give you a hot and cold of hot 2 and an elemental brand of hot 1. In which case, you would need to get hit by a cold 2 sword in the first swing and a cold 1 sword in the second swing. You cannot get hit by 2 swords at the same time. If you do, you'll go into shock and you'll die immediately. Okay. That's the majority of the mechanics. Again, reinforcing Ether Shield before every Glory of Posture and a Cure 4 immediately after the hit. It's going to be super, super important that we do that. Now's a good time to refresh your food, and let's do ready checks. I'm going to stick a piece of broccoli in my face.
Why? Why me?
I'll feed fries. Broccoli's great. Golems 1, 2, and 3 is ready. Slimes 2 is ready. Slimes 1 is ready. Slimes 3 is ready. Look at that. Alright, 30-second countdown. Make sure your tank stance is off. I will be your main tank for this fight. Again, make sure you've ate some food. Extra HP in this fight is super useful. Casters, you can use Cure 4. Give everybody in your party the Bravery buff. This will make sure it also falls off before the raid wide. Sorry, it comes off cooldown before the raid wide. So use Cure 4. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we go. Alright, first up will be a Tank Buster. Tanks can come in front with my cooldowns. And then Ether Shields up. Ether Shields up for the raid wide. Ether Shields up for the raid wide. Use Cure 4, heal up your party please. And our first movement mechanic begins now. We're going to move away from the boss. This is the staff mechanic. Staff move away from the boss. Alright, back nice and close. And now we'll have sword in front of the boss. Bow, staff, sword. And now we move behind the boss. For behind the boss. Alright, the boss is going to give you your Force March. This will take you 2 tiles from the middle. Tanks in front, like cooldowns please. Look at where your Force March is taking you. We will Force March towards the edge of the arena soon. Force March to Delta. Point your Force March at Delta. If somebody dies in the flames, you can rescue them if they revive. Look at your hot and cold.
Small ice arrow.
Blank space.
Small
Find
ice
the
arrow.
arrows on the other side, follow them down the ladder game manually and go and stand on the tile where they land.
Yippee!
Alright, we're going to go back into the arena. Ether Shields up for the raid wide, Ether Shields up. Use Cure 4, heal up, and if you've got any dead, please raise them. Move away from the boss, it's the staff mechanic. Away from the boss. No more raising, please. No more raising, no more raising. Alright, look at your hot and cold, figure out what you need to get hit by to resolve it. It's the opposite elements. Force
I'm going
March now.
backwards.
Look at which direction it's going to take you. We'll be force marching to the meteors. Force march to the meteor that resolves your hot and cold. Right. Hey. Ether Shields up for the raid wide. Ether Shields up. Use Skill 4, heal up your party. You can now res people. And then be in front of the boss. The next mechanic is sword. Be in front of the boss. 3 is nice and safe. Wonderful. She's going to teleport between 2 and 3. And she is going to disappear soon. Don't use your fonts. Look at your hot and cold.
Big eyes.
Which of the elements you need to get hit by to resolve that? Remember, you need to neutralize it. Okay, and I'll call out the safe spot. The safe spot is 1. The safe spot is 1. Stand on 1 to not get hit. Or find the sword you need to get hit by.
Oh god.
The second safe spot is number 3. Stand on 3 if you don't need to get hit. Otherwise, get hit by the correct sword. 1 will kill you. Alright, back on the boss. Ether shields up for the raid wide. Ether shields up for the raid wide. Use Cure 4, heal up the party. Next will be bow behind the boss. Bow behind the boss. No tank buster this time combined. We will need to dodge those, so we'll be going to either 1 or 4. We are going to 1, everybody to 1. Activate sprint. We'll be sprinting towards Bravo. Sprint towards Bravo. Everybody on Bravo. Alright, she's going to give you a hot and cold. Look at your hot and cold. She's going to give you an elemental brand. The objective is to make your hot and cold the opposite of your elemental brand.
Yeah, so I need
Quick
small.
march, force march. This takes you 2 tiles.
Oh god.
Find the area you need to get hit by. Be 2 tiles away from where it lands. Or just kill the boss. Kill the boss.
Oh, big fuck.
Wonderful. Alright, okay, so first thing we're going to do, pick up your loot, please, on the north of the arena. We have everybody up. If this is your first time clearing this fight, I'd like you to come and stand on me, please. I am the number 1 icon in the middle of the arena. This isn't a trap. We're going to do something that's a little bit fun, that you probably don't get to do all that often. So if it's your first time, please come and stand on the number 1. First thing I want everybody to check as well is, do you have a re-raiser equipped? If you don't, please equip one. Super, super important. If you don't have any more in your holster, just let your party leader know. We can help you out at the very last fight. Alright, follow me, gang. We're going to go south. We're going to go back through the arena. And we're going to be very, very careful not to pop the yellow trap. Okay? We need to go around the yellow trap. Do not walk into it. We're going to go left, hug the wall, and go to the back of the arena by where Layla is standing. What we want to do is we want to get super, super, super close to this trap. You can see how close I am, how close Nav is, how close Layla is. You want to get super close. There isn't a queuing system here. You just want to be as close as possible. Okay. Wonderful. That looks good. And now you can all step in. It's not a trap. Well, it is, but... Alright. Wow, we can head back out where we came from. We can go through
I used to do that as well. Nowadays I'm too lazy to like pre-cook them.
Pick up your loot as well. And then on the other side there is a cat statue. In front of this cat statue is some bars. First person to reach those bars, please walk through and touch the cat statue. This will open up a secret entrance that we need to go in before the last boss. Okay? Yep, the minis, you are all minied. It's needed to be able to clear this raid, and also for some reason the mini in here is bugged. If you are a Lullafell and you get hit by the mini, you are taller than the other races that get hit by it. We're going to go underneath the cat statue.
Sometimes it's like not really that different. I usually just cut the potato smaller then.
Okay, do not go any further than the A marker. I'm looking for somebody experienced with perception.
I have frozen potatoes.
Look at that. And now you can come and stand near B. Use it there. Wonderful. Dodge the traps in here, please. Dodge the traps, and then we're going to go through and stand on Charlie and find the single trap there. It's going to be explosive. Wonderful. 3 traps in total. Make sure to dodge them all, and then we go and stand in front of Steve.
Steve!
Why is he called Steve? Because some people can't say Stiggy Malak, Lord.
Okay, no, everything's fine. No, parboiling them is great. I'm just sometimes too lazy to do it, so I've just basically given up. What I do nowadays is I just cut them into like smallish cubes that are like, you know, like 1 to 2 centimeters, and then I just fry them. Not fry them. Holy shit, I don't fry them. I just put them in the oven for like 40 to 45 minutes at like 230 degrees Celsius. And then they are banging. Banging song. How many like views does this have? Jesus Christ. 1,150,411,740 plays on Skyfall. That is crazy. At the Skyfall. It's such a good song. The movie was okay, but I'm not really a James Bond girly. Oh. I can appreciate the music.
The tanks with the number to attack above their heads, the 1, 2, 3, and 4, they are kiting tanks. Okay? 4 ads will appear on the arena. The kiting tanks will pick them up using their ranged attack and kite these ads clockwise around the outside ring. These ads need to be kept apart from each other. They need to be tanked and kept apart from the middle of the arena too. We will kite them clockwise around the arena, and we will kill them one by one as they pass the number 3 waymark. Tanks with the bind and ignore above your head, you will stay on your numbered waymarks until the traps spawn. Okay? The traps will spawn about 10 seconds after the ads have been kited around. It will be very obvious that the traps spawn, the whole arena will turn yellow. Once the yellow disappears, activate sprint. Activate your invulnerability, so that's your home gang, your hallowed ground. Sprint clockwise. Okay, so for instance, Grandma Kuklik will be sprinting from 1 to number 2. That will defuse the trap and make it safe for everybody to go and use the ring. There are 2 possibilities of traps. Turn my alarm off. It will either be poison or explosion. Healers, please get ready to Asuna your tanks to get rid of the poison, and then full heal them. Asuna is more important because that invuln will be up, so they'll be fine for at least 12 seconds. Okay? So, Grandma Kuklik will start at number 1. When the traps spawn, they will sprint, invuln, all the way to number 2. Mara, you will start at number 2, sprint clockwise to number 3. Caillou, you will start at number 3, and when the traps spawn, activate sprint, invuln, and go clockwise to number 4. And Calathorn, you will start at number 4. When the traps spawn, sprint, invuln, go clockwise to number 1. Once the traps have been diffused,
What is your favorite?
kiting the mobs clockwise.
I'm curious if I know it.
3 marker, DPS, it's your job to burn them down.
Children. Okay, hold on. Children. No. Children of Sanchez.
The single most important mechanic to deal with is the push and pull.
I do not know that song.
Okay? This push and pull mechanic will basically need, it will need to be resolved by every single person in this raid. Regardless of who you are, every single person needs to resolve this. The boss will give you one of two debuffs. These debuffs are the two images in the middle of the thread images that you can see. They will appear on your screen, only one of them, and they will not appear with the words. Okay? You will receive one of the two debuffs, push or pull. If it's push, you can see on the rings that there is these notches, and you can see that I'm standing on an inside notch currently. Okay? If you get push, stand on an inside notch. The boss will be in the middle, and he will push you away from the middle towards the outside notch. If the boss gives you the pull debuff, the one where he's slurping noodles towards his face, you will stand on an outside notch. The boss will pull you towards the middle, and you will land in the inside notch. All 48 people need to do this mechanic. Every single person will receive one of two debuffs. You don't need to remember both the debuffs, just remember one of them. You then know that if you get the one that you don't know, that you need to do the opposite action. Nice and simple. Okay? There are a couple of other mechanics that I'll call out. Lots of dodging, lots of standing in the notches. Make sure the ads are kept apart from each other. And then healers, you have 2 extra special jobs in the middle, on top of all the other 6,000 amazing duties that you need to do. There will be some orbs spawning in the center. There are fire orbs and there are earth orbs. Earth orbs are simple. Cast Dispel on them and then attack them once. That will kill them. The fire orbs are just like the orbs in Queen's Guard, the ones you reflected. Activate a light curtain and then stand underneath it. It won't do the little circle AoE underneath the feet until it's about to explode. So, just activate a light curtain and stand underneath it. Don't try to do both at the same time, only try to do one. Make sure you're nice and spread out on the inside ring, everything will be okay. They will continuously spawn during the ad phase. Okay? Reflect the fire orbs, dispel the earth orbs. After all 4 ads are dead, the boss will respawn and there'll be some other mechanics. I'll explain those on the fly. But if you get a purple puddle underneath your feet, take them to the edge of the arena, the numbered markers are fine. Drop the purple marker and then come back on the boss. Honourable mention, please know where your anti-knockback button is. Okay, this is your arm's length and also your shore cast. Please know where those buttons are. You will need them at the start of the fight and the end. That's all. Let's do ready checks.
It's time to kill. How long have I been here? Oh my god, we've been here for 2 hours. What do you mean?
Healers, you can slot away your Spellforge and Seal Sink. Every healer should have a Dispel equipped now. Every healer should have a Dispel. Thank you. Yeah, my dinner is very crunchy. I have sensitive mic only when I'm hosting runs. Other times I have to shout at my friends, can you hear me? Hey Vega, ich tippe in meine Muttersprache. Wie du gesagt hast, wie spricht man nochmal zurückschluden? Aus? Okay. Danke. All 6 groups are ready, so 30-second countdown. I'll have the tank stance on for the start. Once the boss reaches 80% of the tanks, you can pop your tank stances on. Atma of the bullshit. I love these Atmas. You don't need to use your burst when we pull the boss, but casters you can use Cure 4. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Alright, first up will be a tank buster. Please do not worry, I'll be very okay. And please make sure you know where your anti-knockback button is. You can use it now. Arm's length, sure cast. Hello. Tanks, you can go to your numbers.
My bad,
Okay,
my
yeah,
bad.
Yep. Dodge, 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 dodge. Whack, whack, whack. Tanks, go to your numbers. DPS to 3. Healers to the inner ring. Tanks, go to your numbers. DPS to 3.
Oh god, I need
Right.
to have the...
And tank rats. Trappers, please stay where you are. DPS, you can kill -1. Alright, everybody return to a notch. Everybody return to a notch. Super important. Trappers, activate sprint, activate invuln and go clockwise. Sprint, invuln, clockwise. Make sure to heal up and assure your tanks. Look at your debuff.
I'm getting pushed.
Resolve your debuff. Resolve your push and pull. Spaghetti monster out, push in. Alright. Back on the Minotaurs. Hide in the notches. Everybody in the notch. Dodge the orange. Dodge the orange. Keep dodging the orange. There's going to be lots of it. Keep dodging it. And that's Minotaur. Healers, you're doing fantastic in the middle. Appreciate you guys. Alright, everybody in a notch.
And it's a push.
Bolt. Hide, hide, hide. Everybody in a notch. Last fire orb, do not approach it. Do not approach the fire orb. Do not approach the fire orb. Okay, everybody can now go on the boss. Raid wide. So if anybody's wondering what happens with the mode, I try to use that to knock back the nukes afterwards.
Yes,
Alright,
I did in
Bolt.
fact not know where it was.
Bolts, take them out to the edge, take them out to the edge. And then you can come back once it's dropped. I'll move them up away a little bit. And now we will move away from the boss. Move away from the boss. Gigantic swing. Back nice and close. Everybody can be behind the boss. Second set of bolts. Take them to the edge of the arena and then come back. Everybody dead center. Third set of bolts. Take them to the edge of the arena and then come back.
I love pressing
I'm gonna
Lost
move away
Font
from
of
the procs.
Power.
Everybody away from the procs. Nice and close, we dodged the quacks. Build up your job gauge. Quack. And third quack.
What goodbye.
Awesome. I don't believe we've got any. We've got one person dead on the floor, so please let's get them up. Never mind, they're up. We can go pick up our loot. Our loot is at the north of the arena, which is great. And we can go and activate the cutscenes. Yeah, I considered maybe that I'd messed up now and got Doom or something, but then I realised that I didn't, and I was like, oh.
No, I just pressed the knockback button that is on my sage, which is different than the one that's on my white mage, and it's also very different from the one that's on my tank.
No,
I
have
should
to have
really
my
standardize.
shortcast- I have to have my shortcast and my arm's length in the same place across every single job, no matter what.
No.
I have to, because otherwise I make the same mistake.
Samurai's on 8, Paladin's on control 5, Sage
God.
is on control shift 5,
What
White
the
mage for some
fuck
reason
is
it's
wrong
on
with
control
you?
shift 4, because, you know, 2 buttons are right next to each other.
Alright. I do not need to listen to that. All of my knockback amines are on Shift R.
party leaders, if you could just do a quick scan of your party. If there's somebody without a re-raiser, just let me know and we'll cast it on them. Otherwise, I'll wait. I got diamond markers, wonderful. I did manage to fix all those shenanigans. Fantastic. I'm going to mark myself as tank 2. I'm looking for some paladins and gunbreaker volunteers to come and stand on me. Even if you've not done this fight before, you can tank this fight. It's the simplest fight in the world to tank. So if it's your first time, please come and stand on me and I'll happily give you a tank duty. It's very, very simple. Preferably gunbreakers or paladins though. I'll explain why shortly. Wonderful. Okay, that looks good. Hit shoot, I'll give you number 3 if that's okay. Thank you. Wonderful. So yes, here we are. Final showdown with Queen. After this fight, you will receive your mount, which is going to be awesome. But let's do some minor explanations here. They will be a bit quicker than normal, so keep that in mind. This is the fight that has super chests that you've probably heard about a little bit. The raid wides in this fight are also similar to Trinity Avowed, and they are called God Save the Queen and Empyrean Iniquity. These 2 raid wides, they will need ether shields up for every single raid wide, please. Just like in Trinity Avowed. And of course afterwards, once the raid wide hits Cure 4 casters, please use Cure 4. Very important. Okay? Tank Busters here. Tank Buster is called Cleansing Slash. Okay, I'm going to turn off my tank stance. Mara, you can turn your tank stance on. And I highly recommend a shell from the back as well on Hitchu if you would like a shell. If you're a newbie, it's mandatory. Please go pick up a shell from Hitchu. The tank buster is called Cleansing Slash, and the boss will cast it on the active tank at the time. What will happen is she will hit you twice, and this will give you a doom or a doom and a bleed. However, if you are paladin or gunbreaker, you take 0 damage and do not receive the doom. The reason being is you have hallowed ground and super blight. So if you are the main tank, when she's casting Cleansing Slash, use your invul. This will protect you. Wait for 2 hits, and then the next tank in the sequence will provoke off you because your cooldown on the invul won't be up in time for the next tank buster. So first tank will be Mara. They will get hit by 2 hits by Cleansing Slash. After that, after the invul, I will provoke, and then we carry on. And then same for number 3 as well. Alright. A lot of the mechanics here are also repeated from Queen's Guard. So for instance, the circle underneath your feet with the broken area, we need to do that later on, and we need to point it towards a gunner who is untargetable at the number 1 marker. After he jumps and does his attack, you also point your open side to an arrow on the side of the arena. This will also be combined with a mechanic where you need to be on a specific side of the arena, either A, B, C or D. And you will also need to be in the green puddle if you received a tether, or a lightning puddle if you did not. Okay. There is some other Queen's Guard mechanics that we'll see, including a bomb knockback with Relentless Play 2. For this mechanic, everybody will be in the middle. We'll get knocked back to a specific way marker. We'll go stand on one of the way markers. I'll call it out. We'll get knocked back to a specific place, and then run back into the middle and dodge the Queen Cleaves. Follow everybody, and I'll call out where we stand. But the main showdown that we'll see here is Super Chess. For Super Chess, what will happen is the boss will disappear and she will summon a safe spot. This safe spot is your final spot that you need to be on at the end of the mechanic. It will either be on Alpha or Charlie. We start in the middle of the arena. I'll call out the safe spot and you point your camera towards that safe spot. You'll also receive 2 debuffs, Roman numeral debuffs. They are the last debuffs that you can see in the run thread. You'll receive a 3, a 5, or a 4. Sorry, a 2, 3, or 4, and you'll receive 2 of them. Add the numbers together. If you get 2 and 4, that equals 6. If you get 2 and 3, it equals 5. If you get 3 and 4, it equals 7. Okay? Add the numbers together, and then listen to the call out. This will tell you your starting position. Super Chess will be resolved in 2 moves. A call out that I will make will be something like 7 stand below 4, 6 in the corner, and 5 below delta. This is if A is the safe spot, and this is just an example. So look at your debuffs. 7 below 4, where I'm currently jumping. 6 in the corner. And 5 below delta. That is an example call out. I will
Oh
use
my
all
God.
marks available to me. These are your starting positions for Super Chess. We wait for the first of the guards to move, and then we move down the leftmost available column. I'll call out which column that is. In this example, it will be D. You move down the D column until the number above your head disappears.
I just
These
saw
will be
a spore
mimic cut
creature
style dots.
from the
Once
hit
number
video
disappears,
game
don't go any
Spore.
further.
Honestly,
If you do go
Spore's an
further, you
amazing
can jump
game.
above your head and you should step back to the previous tile immediately. We wait for the second set of guards to move into the arena, and then when they do, everybody, we wait for the mechanic to finish, and then we're done. Sorry, I cut out. All good, all good. So yes, once you
When
have
they-
made your first movement,
And that,
we wait for the second guards to
well,
move,
I'm
and
at
then
245.
everybody
245
moves
is
into the
fine.
safe spot, even if it kills you. Hopefully I'm not cutting out now. So again, just to go over it, safe spot will spawn.
Oh no, I don't have
Once
the
you
earring
have
on.
at it,
You're right.
Add your 2 Roman
238.
numerals together.
I can put it on if you want.
I will tell you where to stand based on those numbers. An example call out: 7 below 4, 6 in the corner, 5 below delta. Those are your starting positions. We wait for the first guards to move, and then move down the D column in this example. Once the number above your head disappears, stop moving. Okay? And then, once the second guards have moved, everybody to the safe spot. Listen to the callouts, everything will be okay. For the first mechanic, we'll see Murder Chess. This is just a movement mechanic. Listen to the callouts, I'll use the waymarks to explain where you need to stand. It may also be a slight delay, so for instance, I may say something like stand either side of Bravo. Sometimes it can be complex. We will need to move twice for this mechanic, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Alright. That should be everything. Eat some food.
I mean, yeah,
if
the fact
you're
that
almost out.
Blazing Shot just stays
And
the
let's
same
really
fucks it
checks.
up a little bit, but I don't know. It's kind of whatever.
If the person with
I
the
don't have
shield in your party dies,
any
just
fizz
remove the
range.
shield and use it for the raid wide. Oh, I didn't explain curtains. Thank you, Helios. Love this. Okay, later on, there is a mechanic where the boss casts God Save the Queen. When she does this, she summons a gauge on your screen. When that reaches 100, every person in the raid must use a light curtain. You can find the light curtains in your Lost Finds holster. You can also drag them out of your Lost Finds holster and place them on your hotbar. The objective is to reflect the lightning orbs back. This will create a shell for us to stand in, and then everybody is safe from the raid wide. Okay? Everybody should use a light curtain on that mechanic. As well as that, once we are in the shells, the healers, you can use Dispel until all 4 debuffs on the boss have disappeared. Zeph, you're nice and tall. Would you be okay to stand in a safe spot for the curtains? Hey, that's fine. I will stand in a safe spot for the curtains then. I will put a marker above my head. I know which tank I am. Okay, no, I can do it. Perfect. Alright, no, where are you? Put a triangle. Cool. If you don't have any light curtains and you can't reflect, for that mechanic, you can follow Nymea, the triangle. If you're not too sure, you can put him on focus target.
Well, since Kyoko doesn't have it, and is taller than me.
Cool, that's great. Does Kyoko have the danger Dorito above her head? She does, wonderful. Right, thank you for the call out about the curtains. I did completely forget about that. Let's do weather checks again. Sorry.
Is this where Kyoko is sitting there like, I don't know the safe spot.
So again, you can drag the light curtains to your hotbar out of your holster. Make it a bit more accessible for you. Golems 1, 2, 3, slimes 1, 2, 3. Countdown is starting, 30 seconds. Tank number 1, please have your tank stance on. I can see that's on, wonderful. We can stand just below Charlie, and casters, you can use Cure 4 on your party. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. When we pull the boss, you can point her at the group. That is perfectly fine. You don't need to be on the other side. Ether shields up for the raid wide. Ether shields up for the raid wide. Use Cure 4, heal up. Right, we're gonna have murder chess.
Oh boy.
Get ready to move. Alright, I'll tell you which side of the arena is safe, A, B or C. We are going to the Bravo side, we're going to the Bravo side. Everybody can stand on Bravo. Bravo is safe. And then number 2 is safe, everybody can stand on number 2. Tank 1, if you could please re-provoke the full aggro. Because the tank buster will be next. Wait for the cleansing slash. Tank number 1, please info. 2 hits. Number 1. Number 2. Ether shields up for the raid wide, please. Ether shields up.
Oh my god, I haven't actually used the...
Next up will be Super Chess. The boss will disappear in about 10 seconds. Everybody in the middle, get ready to find safe spots. On either Alpha or
Oh boy,
Put your
I hate
active
this.
weapons. Safe spot is on Charlie. Camera Charlie. Left and bottom is not safe. 6 on 1, 7 below Delta, 5 between 2 and 1. 6 on 1, 7 below Delta, 5 between 2 and 1. Those are your starting positions. 6 on 1, 7 on the wall, 5 between 2 and 1. We're playing the 3 and 2 column. Playing the 3 and 2 column. If you get a Doom above your head, move back 1 time. Okay.
I hate this mechanic so much.
Everybody should now go to the Charlie marker. Everybody in the safe spot at Charlie. Everybody in the safe spot at Charlie. Once this mechanic is over, we can start rezzing people. Let's res and get everybody up. Alright, and we're going to have Ether Shields up for the raid wide. Ether Shields up for the raid wide. Make sure you've got Ether Shields up, and also know where your light curtains are. You'll need them soon. Use Cure 4. Okay. When this bar reaches 100, please use your light curtain or follow the triangle. Light curtains, light curtains, light curtains. Everybody inside the shell. Everybody inside the shell and dispel the bosses are done. Dispel bosses. Wonderful. Thank you so much for that swift movement. We go back on the boss. Let's play Wadi's next. This mechanic, this will be the wind tethers along with the hole underneath your feet. You can see the gunner near the number 1 marker. He's where you will need to put your open side first. If you currently have a tether, you'll be going to a wind puddle.
Wind.
The safe spot A, B, C, or D. We are going towards A. Go north towards A. Tethers go to the wind green. Everybody else in the purple, put your open side at a turret. Very quick mechanic. Back on the boss, everybody in the middle. And bus level 2. 2 hits. 1. Attack number 3, bro. And I'm going to mark my healers. Get a res on them, please. I'm super grateful. Everybody in the middle. Nice and easy. We knock back towards 2. 2B. Okay, we go in the middle. Wait for the queen cleave. And we go back to B. Everybody back to B. Okay, and if we can work on getting the binds up, I would be super grateful. Back on the bus. Ether shields up for the raid white. Ether shields up for the raid white. Use Cure 4, heal up your party. Alright, Super Chest 2, everybody in the middle. We're going to find a safe spot again. We are on Alpha or Charlie. It's on Alpha this time. Bottom is not safe, left is safe though. So we're going to have 5 below Delta, 6 on 4, 7 above Charlie. 5 on Delta, below Delta, 6 on 4, 7 above Charlie. For this mechanic, we will be playing in the D column, but wait. You can then move down the D column. Move until the number above your head disappears. If you get Doom, move back 1 tile. And now we will have everybody into the safe spot. Everybody into the safe spot, even if it kills you, please stand in the safe spot. Looking decent. Okay, tank number 3 is alive, feeling happy. Onwards to the boss with another tank buster. Two hits. And we can use healer LB, but once we do, everybody stack up. Everybody stack up where the triangle marker is. Everybody stack up, that's good. We're going to get ready to move. This will be a mechanic either in or out on the night once it teleports to us. We're not going to see the entire thing, I think. It is out, which is great. And boss is dead.
Yay.
Not even see the
Oh, I'm Captain Poetics.
Congratulations, everybody. That is the entire raid completed.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking pop.
Bit of a slow start, but all good. Make sure to pick up your loot once you have done the cutscene. The chest will contain a minion, some fragments, and an augmented secrets box, which is great.
Stop giving me head, please.
If you could, after picking up your loot, come and stand on the stairs at the back. We can get an absolutely wonderful screenshot to commemorate the occasion. Congratulations to Crimson Hearts on completing that mount farm. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it. This run wouldn't have been possible without you guys.
Vega, join us.
Join us. What am I joining?
On the other side. Of the
Oh,
stairs.
Oh, I see. Understanding.
The run was pretty good.
Alright. We do usually get a screenshot at the back here, so there's a few more people just finishing up their cutscenes. Once they reach here, all the way at the back, past the exit, we'll take a screenshot and whatnot. Oh, happy belated birthday, Kaz. That's awesome. Let's have a look at how many achievements we've got as well. Brand new clears, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Hiya, how you
15
doing?
brand new clears as well. Which
We just finished a Lubrum, and I think this was my 7th kill. Yep, it was my 7th kill. Only 3 more. And then I'm free. And then I'm done.
No, that was not planned. No. No, that was not planned. No. My bad.
I mean, yeah, once I'm like done with this, it will like remove probably 1 day a week from the field operations that I do quite often. I kind of slowed down with Folk Tower, I feel. I'm only at 42. I feel like I should be at 50, but alas. Not allowed. Also very correct. I mean, to be honest, even if Folk Tower was fun, I don't think I would be at higher than 42. I'm such a meaty. Anyway, Deathless Run. Let's fucking go. Even though I mostly follow callouts. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Hello. Even though I mostly follow callouts, it's still deathless to me, baby. Oh boy. The next thing I do on stream is tomorrow. It's a newbie run of Chaotic at 6 p.m. my time. I think you had the... What is it? You have the plates. And the fucking headgear. Yeah, I keep forgetting to pick up the headgear. But it's fine, because I have so many fucking... The game just knows that I have less playthings. That's okay. I should really clean this again soon. So don't say ew chaotic. It's a newbie run. It's my first chaotic run in a month, by the way. It's been that long. Ooh, I'm so close to hitting that 400 mil. Please. Okay, I will go to my home now. I want to see how high into the thing I am. What are the challenge logs I have left? 70 and 100. I'm at 51. Can I... From where can I enter? No, I'm fine with match party. You have to basically do everything. Yeah. That's fine. It's worth it. I'll probably finish this challenge log and then do the other one tomorrow. Ignore this one. Ignore the solo summoner run. Don't look at it. It can't hurt you, but it definitely hurts me. Because holy shit, summoner. I will love it. I spun a wheel and it landed on summoner, so that is sadly the one that I have to play. I feel like they should add a summoning bell somewhere here. I feel like that'd be a good investment. Yeah, I'm going for the tea at the moment. And that is it. Anyway. Since I'm done with the Lubrum, I will also be done with the stream. I'm looking. Always looking. Thank you so much for hanging out. That was pretty good. We managed to clear, which I'm really happy about. Oh, no more stream, yeah. I'm gonna do a little bit of deep dungeon and then I'm gonna go to bed. If I don't do deep dungeon, I'm gonna watch a little bit of anime and then go to bed. I've started actually, like, actively working against my watch list. Or, like, my plan to watch list. I just click on it, see how many plan to watch items I have, which is, by the way, 257 anime are on my plan to watch list. So I just hit a random number generator, and then that does the end. That does the rest for me. Can I run an ad? Don't smash me. Don't door slam me, either. That is illegal and criminal behavior, I'll let you know that. But I'm currently watching Happy Sugar Life, which isn't a great one. I remember seeing it back when it came out, just like, you know, on social media. It's not a good one, but it's on my plan to watch, so I'll just finish watching it. Shaking me is illegal. I'm gonna press this button here. Oh, Pigman. Such a good sound. Okay, thank you very, 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 very much for hanging out with me. DRS was kind of fun. I actually got to play the whole thing without taking, like, I don't even think I got hit by any Doom mechanic. Are you calling me a yapper? What the fuck? I'm talking with you all. Imagine if I didn't yap. Could you imagine that? Wouldn't that just be incredibly boring to watch? That's honestly me during raid. I just don't talk during raid. Exactly. I have to yap. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I love how Kaiser was watching, was like, oh, I got an ad, but it's fine because the money goes to me, right? I got 2 cents of ad revenue today. Man, the amount ads pay is incredibly weak. Huge 2 cents. Listen. It adds up. What if I only look at ads? No, you cannot. What do you mean? Why are you saying it? You can give Muff your ad revenue. She's not getting mine. She also wants my potato soup. Do you know about that? I made potato soup today with, like, some sausages. And she wants to steal my potato soup. No. You're not getting paid either. None of y'all are getting anything. No. Illegal. Criminal behavior. Criminal record. You have a criminal record now. The soup is gone. I made it myself. It was actually so good, by the way. I know I keep saying that, and it's really mean that I keep saying it, but I just want it known. It's kinda good, I'm gonna lie. I can't make more. I'm actually, like, out of potato. Okay, I could make a smaller batch. Yeah, I wanted to think about making actual, like, leek soup, by the way. Like, not leek soup, right? But I wanted to make soup with leeks. But Robin doesn't like leeks, so I just kept it out. And instead I put in a little bit of carrots. And we had, like, wiener sausages cut up and put in. Anyway, enough yapping about food. We can yap more about food, like, tomorrow. Good first try at a potato soup.